Your VPN is loud. To a sensor watching your traffic, it might as well be waving a flag. Today, we make one that whispers. NaiveProxy is a proxy that borrows the network stack of Chromium, not imitates, actually reuses. Every TLS handshake, every HTTP frame, every padding byte comes from the same code that runs inside Chrome. That means the packets your server sends look identical to what a browser would send, and that's the whole trick. When your client starts a TLS connection, it sends a client hello, a list of cipher suites, extensions, supported groups, all in a specific order. Fingerprinting tools like JA3 and JA4 turn that order into a hash. A random Go proxy has one hash. Chrome has another. Censors know which is which. NaiveProxy uses Chrome's client hello. Same fields, same order, same hash. Indistinguishable. Inside that TLS session, NaiveProxy speaks HTTP2, the same protocol every modern site uses. It opens a connect tunnel, exactly like your browser does when it goes through a corporate HTTPS proxy. The first 8 reads and writes get random extra bytes. HTTP2 headers get random padding fields between 16 and 62 bytes long. Even the shape of the traffic looks like a real page load. Only requests with the right basic auth header get promoted into a proxy tunnel. Everyone else just sees the site. This is called probe resistance. A sensor that pokes port 443 doesn't find a proxy. It finds a website. Zoom out. Here's the full picture. Your app talks socks to a local naive client. The client wraps everything in Chrome-shaped HTTPS. That HTTPS hits your server, where Caddy, running the klzgrad forwardproxy plugin, unwraps it and forwards to the real target. To your ISP, it looks like you're browsing your own website. To your app, it's just a normal proxy. To the target, the request comes from your server's IP. Everything else is glue. Let's set it up. I'm not going to walk you through buying either one. There are dozens of tutorials for that already. Pick a provider you like. Hetzner, Contabo, DigitalOcean, whatever. Ubuntu 22 or 24.1 a record at its IP, then come back. SSH in as root. Clone the installer repo and run install.sh. It asks 4 things: domain, email, proxy username, and password. Email is for let's encrypt expiry notices. Password, you can enter your own or press enter and it generates one. Now it takes over. Apt dependencies. Downloads Go and builds Caddy from source with the klzgrad forwardproxy plugin. That's the 2-minute part. Then it pulls the naive client binary from GitHub, creates a Caddy user, writes the Caddy file, drops in a system unit, opens ports 80 and 443 in the firewall, and starts the service. That green box at the end, copy the link from it. That's what you paste into your client. I'm using V2RayN on Windows. Add server, paste the URL, save, connect. Same thing works on Android with NekoBox, on Linux and macOS with SingBox. Sanity check. Open a browser through the proxy and hit ifconfig.me. That's the server IP traffic is going through NaiveProxy. Let's peek at what's on the wire. Wireshark on the client side sees TLS 1.3 to your domain, JA3 hash, Chrome, HTTP inside, HTTP2. Nothing about proxies, nothing about tunnels. The traffic pattern isn't a giveaway either. Because of padding, request sizes look like a normal page load, not a stream tunnel. That's the point. Not encryption, obscurity by looking normal. Encryption is what every VPN does. Looking normal is what NaiveProxy does. The install script and its README are linked in the description. If you want the Manim scenes from this video as source files, that's there too. Subscribe if you want to see the whole series. Thanks for watching.